today. I'm a little bit on balance and proprioception. I know we've done some workouts like that in the past. So it's a lot of moving forward, back, up, down, all that stuff to challenge our bodies on this fine day. So for our warm-up, we're gonna take 30 seconds and go through our forward lunges. However, disclaimer, if you have bad knees, I want you to just step back, because sometimes when we step forward, our knee tracks forward over our toes, right, and puts added strain where we don't want that to be. So your first one is going to be those lunges if you're able, and then getting your back knee as close to the ground as you can. Next 30 seconds, we're going to set up for squat reachers. So you're going to stand a little wider than shoulder width apart, coming down with those hands. Don't let it pull you forward. You want to keep your chest up and shoulders back. So just sink as low as you can and let your hands straight. From there, reach it up. If you're able, again, come onto the balls of your feet, challenge your balance, and then back down. All right, so squat reachers. From there, you're gonna step out, maybe even wider, side lunges, alternating sides. Super important that you're sticking your hips way back. That's gonna keep the knees behind the toes, okay? And then you should feel a good stretch in that straight leg. So keep it as straight as you can. If that means we're doing more of a shallow lunge, so be it, no problem. From there, we're gonna step back into our lunges. So if you skipped the step forward lunges, you'll just do your step back lunges twice. All right, no big deal there. And then we'll stretch the quads and get started with our workout. All right, so step forward lunges, 30 seconds you're gonna give me. 3, 2, 1, begin stepping forward into it. Now I wanna make sure too you're keeping your chest up, your shoulders back, your belly button pulled in to your spine. It helps if you stare at that one spot on your wall so we're not tipping over. You're halfway here on deck. You have those squat reachers. Good. Nice job. Shins should be straight up and down. That's going to keep your knee behind your toes. 3, 2, 1. Step it out. Squat reachers. Good. So you can hang out up in that stretch for a little bit. Feeling a good stretch along your side body. Good for your back. Really just good to stretch it out, especially in the morning. Good. Exhaling as we're coming up out of that squat. Good, almost there. Side lunges are on deck. Good, 3, 2, 1. Rest, step it out even wider, alternating sides. Good, don't worry about bringing that foot into the center. Unless you want to work really hard during your warm-up. This is almost more of a stretch than a work for just this move. You'll get enough work in, I promise. Good. If your toes pop up of your straight leg, totally fine. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Step back lunges, back into it. Good. Same thing with your chest and your shoulders. Make sure they stay upright, tipping over. Abs in, right? Give myself a taste of my own medicine. Good. Nice job. And again, you're just going to get that back knee as close to the floor as you are able. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it up. Good. Now for our workout. We have an 18-minute EMOM. Sticking with that style. Now your first move is a broad jump with a shuffle back. So what that looks like is a big jump forward, keep it low, and then shuffle back. So that works the balance and your proprioception a little bit because you're moving that forward and back. Now, if jumping is not in your cards, you can take a broad step forward and shuffle back. From there, you're moving to squat, so you're going to keep your feet just outside of your shoulders. Take it down about chair level, and then up, driving your hips forward, squeezing your glutes at the top. Move number 3, skater jump. So low and wide. Now, modify, step it. No big deal there. Move number 4, step back lunges, just like you did in your warm-up. Chest up, abs in, shoulders back. And then, final 2 moves, burpees. Lots of variations of ways to do burpees, right? You could do a squat and a push-up on a wall or a pull, right? You can step it out to plank position. Step it back in, reach it up. You can jump it out to plank position. Back and up, or you can take your chest all the way to the floor, pressing up, sweeping those feet under, jumping at the top. Hardest minute right there. And then, final plank position, we're gonna take it to inside, outside mountain climber. So you're gonna take your knee to the outside of your elbow, back out, inside of your elbow, back out, in. Now, modify there always. I should have showed you that while I was already down on the floor. You can always take it to your knees, and then we'll just stick with outside mountain climbers. All right, working the obliques. So, let's get started. 18 minutes, then we'll stretch, and then you're done on with your Wednesday. So, first one are those broad jump shuffle backs. Working for 45, resting for 15. Ready, set, go. Big jump forward. I want you to keep it low. So land in that squat. Good. Now if you are stepping, you're keeping it low the whole time. It's sort of like that crab walk move we did not too long ago. Good. If you have bad knees, ankles, anything like that, I would always advise you to skip the jump. Good. Nice job. If not though, give it a whirl, right? Challenge yourself. Good. All things that we can look back at the beginning and be like, oh, I don't think I could have done that 4 months ago or whatever we're at. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. Setting up for squats. Set those feet right outside the shoulders, chair level, and then back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin down. Drive those hips forward. That is when that move is done. Let me get that squeeze of the glutes. Good. Now we want to work towards our chest being pretty darn upright. Right, so tight hips sometimes pull us forward. The more we stretch those out, the more upright our chest will be. Good. Double check the placement of your weight. Make sure the weight is in your heel. You should almost be able to lift the toes a little bit. Not so much that you're falling on your behind, but shifted more towards the back, and that's gonna also help to keep the knees behind the toes. Good, 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome, skater jumps, low and wide. You can always switch that to a skater step. Get ready, you're going in 5, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1. Low and wide. Good. Do as I say, not as I do, right? I want you to jump lower and wider than I am. I don't want to run into the pole here or jump out of my screen. Good. Low and wide. Super good for the glute medius, the side of your butt, one of the more underworked muscles in your body. Good for inner thighs as we sweep that leg across. Good. I could go on and on. Good for the core, good for the calves. Nice. Woo, job. Don't do that either. Don't slip. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Step back. Lunges. Shake it out. Lots of leg today, right? Whew. We can do it. 3, 2, 1. Step back lunges. Good. So the goal of this one is more of a high intensity. We want to work those legs. Also the core, bring your heart rate up and then down a little bit. So we have a little cardio, a little strength. A little cardio, a little strength. Good. So the heart rate should come down just slightly, not a ton. You should still be working it. Good. Back knee is close to the ground as you can get it. Whew, nice job. On deck is those burpees. So we'll enjoy our lunges here while we have them. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. Get my mat back in place here. Let's do some burpees. Remember, any variation is fair game. Anything counts as a burpee. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. begin. So I'll do a couple of every variation, just so we can see then, right? So this is gonna be your most intense version right there, followed by that jump out to plank. We'll jump at the top. Again, if we have bad knees, ankles, hips, maybe skip that jump and step it out. To plank with a big reach, just like those squat reachers in the warm up. Remember, you can always squat and push up on your wall or pull. Keep going here. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Head to your mat. Inside, outside. Mountain climbers. Whew. All right. Remember, you can always drop to the knees, but move for that full 45 seconds. Ready, set, begin. Nice and slow. Outside of the elbow, inside of the elbow. Out and in. If you feel this in your lower back, you may always put your hands on a chair, and that's going to take a little pressure off your back. You may also always switch this to high knees, right? So standing that high knee jog in place. So listen to your body. We should always end these feeling better than when we started, not worse. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo, take it back up. Nice job. Let's go into those broad jump, shuffle backs for round 2 of 3. Just cruising through it. 3, 2, 1. Jump it into that squat, shuffle back. Stay low. Good, remember, always can switch it. Big wide steps. Same thing though, sink the butt to the floor. Good. Nice job. Super important that when we jump, and especially when we land, we brace our core. So abs in, like someone's gonna come up and pinch you in the sides. Hopefully no one's gonna do that, but always good to be prepared. Keep going, guys. You've got less than 10 seconds. Good, good, good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome. Squat stance. Set those feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Good. On breath there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chair level. Up. Driving those hips forward. Good. You can take this one at a little bit of a slower pace, because again, the goal here is to get our heart rates way up and then down just a tad for more of a strength-based move. So this would be more of your strength base right here. No more cardio. Good. Remember too, a workout like this is really good for the body, because the glutes are the powerhouse of your body, right? So it helps support your back, your core. So super important that we give it some love. If we have weak glutes, it just creates a whole slew of problems, like lower back pain and tight hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. I know a lot about that. I had that issue before, and therapy, and it doesn't feel good, so it's better to do this and be preventative. Skater jumps, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, begin. And try not to slip this time. Good, low and wide, gaze forward. Awesome. Breathing through it. Belly button to spine. Good. Nice job. Building your immune system while you do that. So many good things happen when we exercise, even for just that 30 minutes a day. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Step back lunges, shake it out. No, sometimes it's hard to make yourself, but you feel so much better when you're done. There's a quote, you never regret the workout that you do, you always regret the one that you don't do, right? 3, 2, 1, step back. Feel our heart rate come down just a tad. Breathing should get a little easier. Sweating. Good. Good cleanse for the skin there, that sweat. Another bonus. Good. Chest is up, shoulders are back. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Good, you got burpees on deck, so again, we're gonna enjoy our lunges over here, because burpees are next. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Awesome. Arguably the hardest 2 minutes right here. Burpees into mountain climbers. You should have put those at the beginning, not at the end, right? But the thinking. 3, 2, any variation. 1. Begin. Good. Now if you're doing this full version of the burpee, make sure we're not just flopping down, right? You want to keep your core tight as you lower to the ground. Good. Again, switch it up. You can jump it out to plank. But burpee is a burpee is a burpee. We can step it out. And big reach. Or we can squat and push up. Good. Those variations are really good for getting you able to do this full version. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Good. Mountain climbers. Inside, outside. That sweat dripping down my nose. 3, 2, 1. Plank position. Nice and slow. Outside. Inside. Out. And in. So you should really feel that in your obliques as you bring your knee to the outside of your elbow. Good. More rectus abdominis, your center six-pack ab when we bring that knee forward. And we're doing these slower so you can focus on getting that knee as far forward as you possibly can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take it up. Awesome job. Welcome to your last round. Ha! Good. All right. Let's get her done. Broad jump, shuffle back. Last time doing this. Again, as you finish these moves, you can kiss them goodbye. Always fun to do. Ready, set. Broad jump. Shuffle back. Stay low. Now, I know it is hard to make this your lowest round in your furthest jump or furthest step, but I want you to challenge yourself. We should always aim to make our last round the best round, right? If you have a lot of juice left in your tank at the end of this, that means you're probably gonna push yourself a little harder, right? So empty the tank. Let's get it done. Good. You want to still be able to walk later, but maybe not squat. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Good. Shake it out. Squat. Stand. Feel that heart beating. It's a good feeling though. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try to level back up. Drive this forward. Good. Slowing down our heart rate a little bit. Good. And remember, the glutes are part of your core, right? So when we say core, we mean everything, here to here. Everything minus your extremities. So even if you don't love leg day, you should. Because we all love core day. And they are one in the same. Good, you've got about 10 seconds left, and then we move into skater jumps. Good. Giving me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Shake it out. Awesome. Awesome job. Skaters. Wide stance. Keep it low. Keep it wide. Widest and lowest that you've been so far. 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. Sink it down. So maybe do a little extra lunge down, especially if you are stepping. If you can touch the floor, that depth is perfect. Get down there. You want to, however, make sure your chest is up and your gaze is forward. If you're reaching to the ground, similar to your squat reachers, don't let your eyes trail to the ground. Good. Remember, lower and wider than I'm doing. Good, you're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Push, 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 and then you're halfway through your final round. Yay, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, shake it out. Round of applause. Halfway through that last bit. Step back lunges. Roll the shoulders back. Reset, shake it out. Abs in, chest up. 3, 2, 1. Lunge it. Good. Nice job. Whatever you're doing with your hands to balance is perfectly fine. Remember, you can always use a balancing point here. Keep your hand on a wall, a table, a chair, whatever you got. So you can always cater these to what your body needs today. Good. And I know that can change daily, right? Bodies are weird. One day something feels super simple and the next the lunge feels like the hardest thing in the world. Good. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, shake it out. Your favorite 2 moves. Burpees and mountain climbers. Set that guy down there. All right, get ready. Any burpee. 3, 2, 1. Begin. I'm going to stick with my couple of every variation. Give it a little love all the way around. Good. And that is a super good way to build to being able to do that most intense version. Right? Do a little bit of everything. Keeps your body guessing. If you are able to do those intense ones that whole time, I want you to. Right? We're going to empty that tank. Good. Nice job. You're giving me 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Mountain climbers, last bit. And we're going to end this in child's pose. Stretching out the lower back. All right, hands under shoulders. Remember, always can drop to the knees, but move for that full 45 seconds. Ready, set, begin. Outside, inside. These should almost feel like you're doing them in slow motion. Good. Making sure our neck is neutral, so eyes should be on the floor, not craning your neck up to look at your screen. Belly button in. You've got about 10 seconds left. Awesome job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Heels together. Knees apart. Stretch it out. Awesome job. We are going to take a seat on your mat and we're going to find butterfly position. Woo! Good. Soles of the feet together. Now you can either grab the tops of your feet or your ankles. Please don't grab your toes because that causes a weird turn in your feet. So tops of the feet or ankles. And then you may either let gravity do its thing and just pull your head towards your feet, or you can use your elbows to drive those knees down and you're going to feel a deeper stretch in your hips. If you do that, I ask that you try to keep your back as flat as possible, driving your chest towards the ground instead of the crown of your head. And you're going to feel that stretch even deeper. Good. We're going to find a seated figure 4 stretch with an option to lie back. So we're going to take the right foot to the left knee, push up to figure 4. Now if you are going to stay seated, I want you to Drive your chest forward, and as soon as you puff your chest out, you're gonna feel it deeper in your glute. Everything is connected. Good. And again, we are guiding forward with our chest, not the crown of our head. Back should be flat. Eyes forward or even up a little bit. Again, you can always take this to the floor, lie back, pulling your left thigh closer to you. Sometimes I think I get deeper when I'm seated. Good. Go ahead and switch sides. You're going to take your left foot to your right knee. Plant that foot, puff your chest up. Again, option to lie down. Nice job. One of my favorite stretches right here. Super good for tight hips, this one. Good. We're going to take it up. We're going to stretch the glutes, and then we're going to call it a day. So go ahead and find your balancing point. Pull that right foot up, right heel to the bum. You're going to pull your right knee back and push forward through your right hip, and you're going to feel that deeper into that quad as well as your hip joint. Fabulous. Good. Nice job. Go ahead and switch sides. I hope your glutes feel powerful, like the powerhouses they should. Good. Diving forward through that hip, knee back. Good. Awesome job. Nothing like a Wednesday leg day. Have a good one, you guys, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you very much.